We often talk about the extinction of animals, but how come no one talks about cultures going through rapid extermination from civilization's vicious talons digging so deep into our present society? Attires people don't wear anymore because skinny jeans and cropped tops have taken over. Foods never consumed, but only in the remotest of places. Those sweet moonlight storytelling moments that have been replaced by today's television. Cultures, rituals, and traditions also go extinct. And that's why I would always consider this experience a huge privilege.
Very good.
So here is how it all started. I reached out to John, my tour guide from the Living with the Maasai video, and told him I wanted a similar experience, but with a different tribe. He told me about Loita community, but I still wasn't convinced. But when he sent me a video of the hunters we would hunt with at midnight, told me we would slaughter a sheep, have the blood as an appetizer, and make Nyama Choma from start to finish, I didn't need so much convincing anymore. Coming on this trip is Sharon, a Kenyan beauty who never says no to great adventure. Lawrence, a German traveler backpacking through East Africa. John and Benson, our tour guides. We left Nairobi at 8 a.m. and arrived in Loita 4 hours later.
Finally, we are here. So we've been in the vehicle for how long?
Remember the greeting?
I don't remember the greeting. Ashe. Okay, Ashe is thank you.
Super.
Right now we are looking for somewhere to erect our tents. That is Sharon. We traveled together from Nairobi. And we are trying to look for somewhere that has a cliff, because tomorrow morning we want to wake up to an amazing view. And we are thinking somewhere behind is going to have a nice view with trees, with the mountain, with the fear of falling over the cliff overnight when there is too much cold and you are turning in your tent and oh my god, you are just falling and rolling. Oh my god!
This is a Maasai community in Entasekera, Loita, and this particular boma consists of just one family: the grandmother, her kids, and her grandkids.
It's time to dress up as Maasais, and that's exactly what I've been looking forward to. That's one of the highlights of this trip, because the last time I came to do something similar to this, I was dressed as a Maasai, and I can say that that was one of the best experiences of my life, because I was dressed as the things I've always seen online on the internet. The Maasai has always been an internet sensation forever, so I can't wait to be dressed as that. My friends too would be dressed as that, as Maasais. Sharon and Lawrence, they'll be dressed like that, and that's what we are going to do now. Let's go together.
As we walked in to get dressed as Maasais, the Maasai women stood by the door waiting for us. Some of them stood there with huge smiles on their faces, while the rest followed us in to help us get dressed. Lawrence had already started getting dressed when we walked in.
Wow, Lawrence. Look who has suddenly become Kenyan. You Maasai German man. Oh my god. Do you know how cool you look right now? Oh wow, you've already gone far.
Yeah, you
Missed a very huge part of it.
Yeah.
Ready to get dressed?
Yes, I am ready to get dressed. I am ready to become a Maasai.
Let's see what you look like in a minute. Wow, amazing.
I had mentioned earlier that I loved that neck piece, so they brought it so I could wear. But my big head said no.
Thank you.
Oh, look at you.
Now I'm a Maasai lady. Asante.
Nice. Wow.
I'm in front of my tent, and then we start singing. Then the elders are supposed to come. We are supposed to talk to them. Then from there, we start making Nyama Choma into the night. Let's go.
This is the time we are going to sing with the warriors and the ladies. Hopefully we'll cooperate together. We'll learn more. I think now everybody is Maasai here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey! Yes! Wow! Aye!
We are about to choose a goat to make Nyama Choma. Nyama Choma is one of the most popular foods in Kenya, and it is making me so excited that I want to be part of the process from start to finish. We want to catch the goats, we are going to slaughter the goats, we are going to do so many things. So please stay with us, stay on this channel, because we are going to see how we make Nyama Choma local style, how we make Nyama Choma Narok Loiter village style. Let's do this.
As we walked, I noticed that some of the livestock had this bell around their necks. I asked why they had them, and John told me that it was because they needed to be recognized so they don't get lost or something like that. As we walked, the Maasai men kept looking at the sheep, sizing out the one that would be the fattest, the one that would have the most meat to eat. And then he caught the goats. Instead of slaughtering the sheep, they gave it a merciful death by slowly suffocating it while keeping its mouth tightly closed.
Hey guys. So there is someone behind me who is looking right now, and that's why I'm laughing. Anyway, so we came to Loiter village. We decided to make this an adventure. If some people have watched my vlog before, you'd see that I've already visited the Maasai village in the past, where I got to sleep in the village, spend 24 hours. This is a completely different situation. Why? Because the first time I went, we did not kill a goat. You see? Right now we are killing a goat, and I want you to keep an open mind. The fact that I don't know where you are watching from, but the fact that you don't do this does not mean it's right or wrong. It just means that people have different kind of culture and traditions. People have different wrongs and rights, and it doesn't mean that yours is right or wrong. It just means that that's how you do your thing. So please keep an open mind. I advise viewers discretion, because there'll definitely be some graphic scenes, so I advise viewers discretion. But just watch this with a traveler's eye. Watch this knowing that there are so many people, there are lots of people in the world, billions of people in the world, and people don't necessarily do things in your way. People don't necessarily do things in a particular way, and that's just what brings the diversity in life. That's what makes everything so interesting. That's what brings the adventure, because why will I want to travel everywhere for the rest of my life if everywhere looks the same, right? So let's continue.
When they were sure that the sheep had died, they started cutting it open. I stood there watching, thinking they had already begun removing the skin. But it wasn't even time for that yet. You see, meat isn't the only food that the Maasai gets from their livestock. He touched that part and explained what he was trying to do. And before I could blink twice,
Shoot.
Why?
Huh? No, it came suddenly.
they poured the blood into the cup while chatting and laughing hysterically. As the cup got full, the man on the other side held the sheep up so the blood could drain freely into the cup. And casually, just casually, he started drinking. What's that thing they say about being a Roman in Rome?
No, he's not.
Oh God.
Can you take? What is wrong?
It's not so bad.
Yes.
Did you drink it? There is some on your nose.
Oh, really?
It's your turn. Yes.
Go.
Go. Oh my God. Go and take, Sharon. First time for everything, and it's not bad.
This is not bad. It's like
Did you take anything?
Yeah.
Very. Oh yeah, you did.
No.
Very warm.
It tastes like milk.
Like hot milk,
Yeah.
something like that, and it
tastes
tastes.
so much like blood.
Yeah. It tastes like hot milk.
I don't know. It became congealed immediately, and now we have to stir it with a stick. Wow. It's time for me to drink, right?
Yeah.
As I took the blood and started drinking, I felt something not so much like liquid.
Why is that?
What's up?
No, it's like.
No, it's okay.
Turns out it was just congealed blood.
Wow. I drank it.
You drink it. How does it?
Like something I've never drank in my life.
You're not going to leave Maasai land now. You're going to stay here. They gave you the name. Now they have initiated you to a proper Maasai.
And you keep drinking it like, wow. Let me take some more. That's all.
Don't rub the mouth. You can see. So me with joy we drink the blood.
Oh God, it sounds
have an
vampiric.
experience.
Like you're talking like a vampire. We drink the blood. We've just drank this blood from the sheep,
Wow.
and it tastes like, I don't know what it tastes. It tastes like salt and water and milk mixed together.
Yeah.
But this is not how blood typically tastes, because whenever I take my blood, when I have and I drink, it doesn't taste like
Yeah.
this. Is it because it's a sheep? I think I'm done. How do you feel? I feel like a vampire, like I'm just.
I know it's easy to get repulsed and judge what you see on the screen. But if the Maasai tribe was known for killing lions as a traditional rite of passage, then that must tell you something. I'd say this diet they have stuck to for generations is definitely working for them. Don't you think? These are the Maasais of Entasekera, Loita.
The knife is not sharp.
Oh, like this.
I've never done anything.
I left them with the sheep and walked towards John. I offered to help him, and he obliged.
It's cutting! Ow, ow. Jesus. Oh, God. I did it so strong that... Wow, even the axe broke because it was so strong. Cut.
Okay, I give up.
So at the moment, one group is slaughtering the sheep and another group is making the fire for the firewood. And when they are both done, we are going to start making Nyama, Choma.
As they started removing the skin, I asked if they were going to sell it. They said no, that it doesn't bring so much money anymore. They said it used to bring a lot of money, until recently when it only brings about $5. So they would rather keep it for their own use.
Look what is blazing, guys. Look what has started blazing. Our fire for Nyama Choma.
Then John called me aside to tell me something very shocking.
You always eat what? Meat direct.
You eat direct as raw.
You mean the meat?
Yeah, the meat.
You don't cook it.
We don't cook it. There is some.
Is that not dangerous?
No.
I thought you are supposed to cook all your foods before you eat them.
Yes, there is some meat that we need to cook it, but there is some.
What part?
Like kidneys.
Oh, you don't need to cook the kidney.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want
eat direct?
You want us to go eat the kidney directly?
Yeah. Yeah. They'll just take some cows, they go to the forest, eating it, finish and then came back.
Ah, okay. They just go alone.
Yeah, they just go alone. Without
They
they just go alone.
Like a group of them together.
Oh
or
my
really
God.
One
They are about to eat raw kidney. Wow. So never ever have I ever eaten anything from raw sheep. Oh, raw kidney.
You want to try?
No, I don't. Oh, you want more?
No, not more, but it's not bad.
And if it's not bad, why don't you want more?
What is it? What is it?
Raw meat.
Can you just
Nice.
Ooh.
I think knowing that I'm eating raw meat. Not raw meat, right? Because you know it's raw. And they are sharing it amongst themselves.
Yeah.
And it's not that bad though. This is how they make the skewers for the meats. Yeah. Sharon, tell me about your experience so far.
I'm loving it. I have seen things I've never seen, done things I've never done, like drinking blood. Oh my God.
And you are Kenyan?
Yeah, I can't still believe it.
Can you imagine? It's so crazy and so it's strangely interesting.
Yeah,
Do you get? It's
yeah.
weirdly interesting. Something I want to do again and again.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll get the opportunity soon though. Lawrence,
Yeah.
what is your experience like?
Definitely culture shock. I've never drank the blood. I've never eaten the raw kidney. Something. It's actually not so bad,
No, it's not.
but I have to get my mind over it.
They separate every other part from the stomach.
And the stomach is actually bloated. Like, wow. Oh Lord.
Then they pushed everything in the tube directly into the stomach. When they had successfully done that, they sliced the stomach open and poured out everything because they planned to cook the stomach.
Well, this is tasting time, and me, I want to taste some meat.
Then,
You want some?
Then I want to try a little
Me
bit.
too. I want to try some, and it is raw with no spices or anything, just in fire and then straight. They put salt.
I think they put salt. Yeah, you put salt.
Did you put salt?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
This is the first taste of meat we are having this evening. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Let me check.
Why can't I take this one? Can I take this one? Oh, it's nice. It's fresh meat with no spices. Like it is the meat taste.
Yeah.
Meat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Right? Like it's so nice. It is sweet meat. Oh, this is so big. Wow, you like me so much.
Tudung magal tadi.
Yeah. Very good.
Very good, yeah.
Even the dog wants some. This is how we Maasai clean our hand when we are done eating. We clean it like this. And we throw it away. Bye-bye.
Then John told me I could talk to one of the elders in the community, and I decided to ask him about modernization. I asked him about what it was like growing up in the village and what it is like now with the way everything has changed, with the way people are now modernized. Civilization has taken over everything.
Garanga jinna diwa ba ileng. Enna dolingu di des mara nesike. Yoga ba kana mara ri na garra. Ana bag bulu yo. Wana suwisi dana.
So, she have tried to talk.
Okay.
She said, if you try to compare the childhood, the life of childs, and if you compare now, it is a different. Why? Because in the past, children has a lot of respect. In the Maasai, in the past, if he's the elder, your child will not be supposed to enter your house as you are there.
As we stood there conversing, I learned more about the Maasai culture. And as time went by, the sun started to set. The elder had to go home and I retired to my tent. Just when I was trying to sleep, I heard voices outside my tent. I decided to join them by the campfire and got curious about how their frail clothes could protect them from the cold.
Reason do I need to
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
They are saying, do not the meat. There is that soup.
Okay,
There
so it
is-
doesn't make them cold.
There is a medicine they put it. So it's meant that it always make their body to
To be strong.
be strong and to be warm.
She won't stop looking at me. She's looking at me.
They love you. They'll never meet
They've met white people before.
what?
Yeah.
Where? Here.
Me, I'm not white, so I'm their color, so I shouldn't be. They shouldn't be surprised.
But according to your language,
It's just
they were
like-
taking you as a mzungu.
Oh.
During the day, you see those ladies. They shape your head. They shape their heads. If they compare with you, you are not shave your head. The next thing,
Oh, so all of them shave their head truly. So I'm back in my tent again, eating Nyama Choma before I go to bed, and hoping that this Nyama Choma we have inside this tent, it's not going to attract anything, but I don't think it's so anyway. I don't think so. So, have a good night, sweet dreams, and I'll see you tomorrow.
The morning after came with the perfect view. If I were to sum up this experience, I'd say it was one of a lifetime. Because in truth, this is who we are. This is who we once were. And this is something I would love to experience again.